So today I'm making pasta fagioli. I'm going to do an easy recipe to make this. It'll only take you like 45 minutes to get it all done and on the table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a marinara sauce. I use tomato sauce as I always tell you. I pour it right in with the garlic and the onion. So I have the oil warming up and I'm at a medium heat, and I will saute this until it cooks a little, and then I will drop all the tomato sauce in it, and I'll let it cook for about 30 minutes, and then I will add the cannellini beans, which I used the canned beans again. I will rinse them and then just put them in. You can use 1 can or 2 if you like a lot of beans. You can always put more beans. And I also use my herbs, which is thyme, parsley, and of course when I make sauce I always use a little basil, which I will take out, and it needs just salt and pepper in the sauce. Now if you don't want to make tomato sauce marinara style, if you have a canned one you can use that. I mean, just saute some onion and garlic and use a can or a jar already made. If you have it already made, that's fine too. But it's easy enough to just make it fresh also. So that's what I will be doing right now. It's warming up, and I'll add the tomatoes in a few minutes and all the herbs and salt and pepper, and of course pepperoncini. Okay, so now the onion and the garlic has been cooking and it's almost ready. So I'm going to add some of my red pepper flakes and some oregano. Not a lot. And salt and pepper, which is good. Now this recipe doesn't call for a sofrito. This is very easy, and I don't know, it's a very inexpensive meal that you can make. Here's all my herbs, and now we'll add the tomatoes. And now at this point we let it cook for a while, at least 15-20 minutes at a low temperature, a little bubbly. So while the sauce is cooking, of course it's the time to clean up and to prepare the next part, which is to boil the water, which I have here with salt. And I'm going to use, I don't use a lot of pasta. Of course, if you want more pasta, you just make the whole pound if you want and add it to it. And I'm going to make about a half pound of pasta, and you cook it until it's cooked. So I'm going to be putting this on for about the same time as the sauce, and it'll be ready around the same time, hopefully. So I will be using ditalini today. It's with beans. It's usually a better idea to use a smaller shaped macaroni. Like yesterday, I used what's called pipetti, which were small with holes in them, and they attract all the sauce. The little hole in the middle keeps the sauce and the flavor in. It's really delicious. And for a family of 4, I would make the whole pound, and I would use 2 cans of the beans. That would be appropriate. And the tomato sauce, I would use a large 1 pound or more for a family of 4. Now this is the traditional Calabrese pasta fagioli. There are so many different ones you can make. Like I made with the sofrito. You can make it with sausage, meat, and beef. You could put anything in it, and wine if you like. But this is the original one, which is very easy to make and fast. So here's the sauce, marinara sauce, cooking away. It's almost ready, another 5 minutes. Taste it for salt if you like. And the pot next to it is the water for the pasta. All right, so the sauce is ready. So I'm going to place the beans into it, just like that. Don't forget the beans are already cooked, so they only need to be heated through, but they can cook for till the pasta's ready, or if the pasta's ready. If not, you can just shut the flame off and let them sit there waiting for the pasta to water to boil and cook. So my pasta water is boiling right now, so I will put half a pound of tortellini in and put it in, give it a stir so it doesn't stick, and it's salted. And I put the cover on partly so it doesn't boil over. And then once the pasta is done, we're just going to strain it and put it right into the sauce with the beans. And that's it. Here's how it looks cooking, and the pasta is cooking. Okay, the pasta is cooked, and I've rinsed it. Not rinsed it, I'm sorry. I just strained it. And now you place it right into the beans. You don't rinse it. You don't put oil or anything in it. It's just plain pasta that is drained. Now I'm ready to dish it out. And here it is, all ready to be eaten. And I like a little cheese on mine. I put it on top. You don't have to put it on if you don't like it. And that's it. Enjoy.